So there are the sleepers I've just got from the Yorkshire sawmill. Please go and check them out. They are a good company and they can supply you with basically anything you need. So here's the entrance where the forklift truck is of Yorkshire sawmill. A good company, certainly value for money. So obviously in the other clip here that we've seen, you can clearly see the company has a vast selection of sleepers and will be able to do you a good deal on any sort of bulk purchase. Go and check them out. Here's the website, and thanks for... Right, so I've just cut a lot of the grass out and got rid of it, and I'm just going to move some flags over onto this area to extend the area, and then obviously we'll have a sleeper coming out there and there, and obviously it'll go across and we'll extend this pond into like an L-shaped pond. So, and I'll obviously gain a bit of extra area here for like a little patio area where you can sit here next to the pond, and that will obviously make the pond a lot bigger, and I will expand the interior of the pond as well. Obviously I've removed a lot of the netting so we can gain access to the filter. What I want to do is just basically rebuild this and make it a little bit more easier to maintain. I thought you'd be interested to know how I've managed to combat algae on the top part of this filter. Quite often this got covered in algae and I had to use a hose to wash it down. Now the actual moss here that's growing on the top is actually out competing the algae, so it's a lot better for that purpose in terms of competing and defeating algae growth. Plants can out-compete algae. More plants means less food for the algae. Here's the filter running, which is circular sponges running through some brushes and Japanese matting, and then obviously we've got the plants in the wetland filter. So that gives you an idea of how much we're extending the pond by, and as you can see it's coming out about 90 centimeters in total approximately. We'll have about 80 centimeters internal extra size. It might not seem a lot, but when you sort of visualize it a bit, you go back a bit, you can see how it sort of makes it a bit bigger. That's the idea anyway. Let me know in the comments what you think. Right guys, so I'm just filling up the temporary pool, put a net on, and here's a tip for you. Tuck it up underneath the actual mini pond, and the water pressure will keep the net in place. So I've left a little area that's a bit loose over here where I can position some stones to secure the net, because I don't want to go through losing another fish again. So that's the temporary pool. When that's full up and we're ready to get this pond finished and rebuilt, I'll pop them in there. And again, I thought I'd just show you the plan. This is the layout of how it'll look. A rough idea, gives you an idea. Any suggestions or comments, put them in the description box, the comments box, and let me know your thoughts. Just imagine that goes up 3 levels, and that's the extra bit. So we've got all this space here to put our plants and rockery in that area. And then just imagine we've got some more flags around here and a flag there, so it's like a bit of a sitting area next to the pond. Let me know what you think.